Welcome to the Spirit Guide Daily. When we are all in a collective, we all share energy. This is the Wizard's Tarot, bringing you 3 predictive cards. At the Quantum Oracle, which is one of my favorites, bringing you an oracle card as well. This is the Apparently So deck by Empress Lang. I interviewed her on my podcast. There's a lot of information about venerating your ancestors and a couple of other things in there that's very helpful. Here we go. Let's get going with the Wizard's Tarot. Get us 3 predictive cards. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe because it helps my channel. If you like the reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. Oh my goodness. Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who's frustrated, somebody who's angry. Remember, if you have big emotions, every single one of them is going to be bigger. And that's why the whole learning how to respond, not react is so important. But this is somebody who's just plain old-fashioned honked off. Ace of Cups in the upright, and then it comes out with the Knight of Cups in reverse. It's more frustration. It's emotional frustration. You've been worried about healing your temper, is what it looks like. This is a card of self-love. The Knight of Cups in reverse for me is a card of self-love. It's not about disappointed dreams or anything. I have a different card for that, quite frankly. Knight of Cups in reverse is this kind of... That was always the problem, was that you had not been taught anything about your negative emotions trying to tell you something. Here's kind of what I've got. The reason that you had this temper, and I am using this like, you know, it's mostly in the past. You're a fiery person in all likelihood, and you're always going to be a little fiery. But as you've learned to approach yourself with love and kindness and caring, it rears up less and less. I guess all this card just draws saying is please recognize your progress, not just what you still need to heal, because you don't. And it really interferes with how much you like yourself. And you need to like yourself regardless of where you are in a healing journey. We will always, because it is a path and we're always evolving, there's always stuff we're trying to improve. Nobody gets to be perfect, and God knows, like, I'm always joking around that it's like, wow, I signed up for this particular personality type because I am a person with big everything. I have a lot of drive. I have a temper that could burn, like I'm the thing that took out Pompeii when I get really angry. It's really hard to get me angry. But when I do in the past, and this really is the past because it just doesn't happen on that same level any longer, because when I get angry, instead of reacting, I ask myself what I'm really angry about. And that's something to remember if you're on your healing journey. If you've had big explosions in negative emotions, whether it's your anger, whether it's your emotions, whether it's your fear, that means you're healing something, not that you're broken. You can heal it. Keep working on it. You can heal it. The honoring path, which is being in the purposeful journey, being in front of others to try and help others, that is what my collective is. If that does not describe you, you likely are not really in my collective, which is fine. You're welcome to watch things, but the messages may not make a lot of sense for you. Because everybody in my collective really believes in their heart of hearts that they came here to try and make the world a better place. And that is not just through the means in which we're told that we can. If you walk forward in this world with humility and kindness and compassion, that is what you're putting into the world. That is helping to heal the world. If you approach the world as a place that can get better if we are better within it, then you're likely in my collective. Because everybody in my collective came here to make a difference. And that is just kind of the gig. All readers have a different collective. If you believe we can make this world better through who we are together, then you're very likely in my collective. And if you don't, it may be time to look for a different reader. And that's okay. Like, it's not a value judgment either way. It's just everybody gets to walk a different path. Gossip, interesting. Black magic, I want one more on this with start quality. Very interesting. The only thing I'm laughing about is that, like, it's weird, but it's almost like people think that you have done magic to accomplish something. That's very interesting to me. Listen, like, I've done a ton of magic, but it was all about, like, prospering, which is growth, which is emotional healing and growth. This is so hyper specific that I'm not positive if I should share it or not, but I'm going to. There's somebody that you know who did you just really deeply, deeply wrong, and everything has gone wrong for them, and everybody thinks you cursed them. Am I laughing at that? The only reason I'm laughing at that is if you did, it was a divine justice curse. What is a divine justice curse? I guess I'll just start talking about that because the black magic came out in that in the honoring path. You can't actually curse somebody with good intent, and it is only if you look at what they did and realize, oh God, you could go and do that to somebody else. Oh my gosh, there are at-risk people in your family. Like, you have no ability of recognizing when somebody is, like, you don't see humanity in people sometimes, and like, I need to curse you in order to make sure that you are prevented from hurting others. That can happen. But that's called a God's justice curse, and the only reason it will work is if the divine agrees with you. Like, yep, no, this person went way over the line, and they need to have that line drawn in fire, and then have cement poured on it, and then a concrete wall erected, and then we probably need to wreck them a little bit because they really don't get the message that they did wrong, unless, like, it's heaped upon them. But, like, there is, like, this gossip, black magic, and star quality. Like, there's something has gone so wrong in somebody's life that you knew that, like, everybody assumes that you cursed the crap out of them. And you might have if you did that justice curse. Otherwise, like, probably not, because, like, there aren't a lot of people who do baneful magic in my particular collective. Baneful magic is, like, it's usually vice related, where you're trying to do something to, like, take revenge. There is a form of cursing that has nothing to do with revenge and everything about protecting people who are in that person's path. So that's pretty hyper specific, but you know, you'll kind of know if it applies to you. If stuff has been going pretty haywire in the life of somebody who perhaps didn't treat you correctly, and people are gossiping that they were cursed, well, that's kind of fun, because that is, like, it's almost like the only thing they care about is what other people think of them anyway. So interesting Spirit Guide Daily, very, very different. One of the things that keeps coming through in this particular batch is that, honest to goodness, please pay attention to this, because the messages won't be for you if you're not meant to be in my collective. And if you are in my collective, you are a healer who is trying to make things better. You're somebody who wishes to pour healing energy into the situations that you encounter, because you want to see the world get a better place. And that's who my collective is. So anybody else is welcome to watch, but the messages are for people who they're going to resonate the most, have the most impact in the lives of people who are on this honoring path. Okay? It was good to talk to you guys again. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. Take care. Be well.